Whew, okay, hey guys, Garden here today, bringing a brand new video. What you guys are going to see today is the new Gouki deck profile that I'll be showing to you guys. It's an update, and this deck that I'm going to take to the season finale of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Showdown, where I'm having the 5th seed, where I play against Emperor again. He's the 4th seed. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy deck profile. Let's get straight into it. So, free Gouki Super X. Okay, there's nothing really to, you know, explain. This is just how this is just staple for every Gouki deck. Okay, you need to have free Super X. If you don't, then you're insane. Because he has the effect of adding any Gouki monster except himself, just like every other Gouki card, but he basically is an extender because he special summons anything. So, right. To head that, I was playing one, but the problem with playing one was that if I drew one, then most of the time it was pretty hard to combo. So yeah, if I did draw the one, then I wasn't a fan of it. 2 Octo Stretch, pretty standard, you need this for other combos. 2 Twist Cobra. Really feeling that 2 is a really strong number right now. Really enjoying it. Especially with the build that I'm using, you only need 2. And then 1 Bear Hug and 1 Scorpio. Pretty standard. Some people run 2 Scorpio. I used to, but now I'm using 1 because of my build, and I'll show you why later. Free junk forward, best extender, probably. And here's a new tech card, Neospatial Aqua Dolphin. Basically, this is like your extra free copies of Called by the Grave, but it outs hand traps from your opponent's hand. So like basically, if you do this with a top logic combo, they lose 5 cards from their hand instead of 4, which is a really good upgrade, and it protects you from hand traps. The only one that's not immune to is impermanence, but if they have impermanence, then I doubt they have another hand trap. So you could just, if they use impermanence on the Aqua Dolphin, just overlay for Invoker and make your play. This is the guy that you'll be like, if you don't, this is like your extender to make Invoker with Aqua Dolphin. Okay, now of course you do have instant fusion and junk forward, but I feel like if you have 9 extenders, getting this combo is really consistent. And then free draw is like, the thing about draw is that this is literally him in every format. Okay, in half the formats, he's gonna be shit. In the other half, he is up there as the best hand trap, or if not, then close to first, but he's second behind Ash Blossom. Okay, and then free Ash Blossoms, very standard. Okay, Ash Blossom is the best hand trap of all time, and it works against every deck, so there's not really anything to say. Ibly, standard, you need to combo this. So for the spells, for the free ofs, running free of I win the game. I mean, Called by the Grave, it's basically the same thing. Basically, you activate this whenever your opponent tries to hand trap you, and you win the game. Pretty simple, really. Free instant fusions, this is your extender to bring out Dragoness if you want to go for an Invoker play. 2 rematch. This is in pretty much every Gouki deck you'll see. Phoenix Blade. This is standard also for Gouki deck, This card's just broken for the combos because you can just infinitely loop it to use it as a discard for your Nightmare cards, and you get a +1 from the Nightmare cards draw. This is a card that I might switch out for Living Fossil, because Living Fossil, if you do draw, it's not dead draw, because you could still usually get a monster out. Where in this case, I can't really combo with this unless I'm playing like against Trickstars or Sky Strikers. But if I do get this, then it's pretty cool because I will be able to out their back row. But I feel like even when I'm playing against those decks, I usually won't ever be able to pull this one off. And I might as well just use Twin Twister or something that I side in. So yeah, probably gonna replace this with Living Fossil. We'll see in the future. Monster Reborn. It's really strong utility card for many different uses. I don't think I had to explain this one too much. And then Soul Charge. I mean, you don't. This is an auto win card as well. Like I said, if you manage to resolve this and like get your shit up for your board, then you pretty much will win most of the time you activate this. And then Reinforcement of the Army. Rhoda, aka that. Basically, this card just it just gets you whatever resource you want really for your combo. You know, if you need Suprex, you get Suprex. If you have an Aqua Dolphin in your hand, you want to get your plays, you grab Running Captain or Junk Ford. Like it's just that simple. Like you're already running free of both them, but you know whatever. Okay, like this is definitely. I am certain and very confident in this main deck, and all like in 39 out of these 40 cards, the one card that I might replace is the Noble Arms. Or, I don't know how to say it's Arfudator. Just this card, I might get rid of this for Living Fossil because Living Fossil does seem to be way more consistent. Extra side deck, Triple Twin. Like some people are saying, use Hate Trunade instead. I don't like Hate Trunade because they still like they can just play it, they can just set it the next turn, as well as the fact that I think it's only really that good against Sky Strikers, but Twin Twisters is good against everything, as well as the fact that it's quick play, which is actually kind of big in all honesty. This card, when I was using the Sky Striker engine, this card was way better because it won me against all my Sky Striker matchups or my Trickstar. Most of my Trickstar matchups or any card that really used Sky Striker as an engine, but now I guess it's not as useful. It's like, but it's still really good. I mean, I think it's only really good against like maybe other floodgate. I mean, it's good against other board like decks that make crazy boards because they utilize Firewall or the Nightmares, and it's good against the Mirror, of course, because of Isolde. But I don't know, like this, it is the downside of not using Sky Striker anymore, that I can't have the ability to get rid of those Sky Strikers with Winter Cherries anymore. Because like I'm pretty sure you guys saw me play my final against pure Sky Strikers. I think I won the last game because I just used Winter Cherries on Kagari, and then he had to like make a link Karibo with I forgot, Shizuku. Yeah, Shizuku. And I pretty much like I took 1800 damage. I didn't really make a play. I just passed after I suicided my Scorpio with his I think I can't remember what card that was. Fuck. I just suicided my Scorpio with his monster. And then I just passed instead of actually going for a play, and then he just went for that shitty board. I destroyed it instantly and OTK'd him afterwards. So yeah, Winter Cherries is still very strong, in all honesty, but yeah, I definitely think that it's much better with the Sky Striker engine. Triple of Sphere mode, I mean, this is also really good against the Mirror, as well as any decks that flood the board, of course, like usual. Permanence is really good against the Mirror again because it goes through the Dolphin, and then usually I just they can see the impermanence, but then after they see the impermanence, they're like they'll like think of how to play through it, but they can't play through it. That's the thing. So usually if you have the impermanence in hand, like just let the Dolphin resolve, and then make them try to think of how they can play through it, but they can't. It's still useful in other matchups as well, but mainly the Mirror, and then evenly match. This is good against a lot of decks. True Draco, because Emperor plays that, of course. Sky Strikers, Trick Stars, Altergeist, the Mirror. So many matchups where this card just comes into play. So yeah, really glad with this one. I think the side deck is perfect in all honesty, and I wouldn't change anything on this. I'm definitely missing the being able to Winter Cherries Kagari thing. That's kind of been a pain in my ass. honesty. And it very well could be, considering the amount of Sky Trickstar players there are in the finale, and just Sky Strikers in general. So yeah, next. 2 Isolde. Standard, you need this for your combo. Nightmare Goblin. You run to this. This is also standard. You need Mermaid for your combo. Phoenix is good for putting it beside your Trigate at the end turn. Really strong. And, it still does Phoenix things, so it's just amazing. Unicorn needs for combo, also really good for OTKing and outing stuff. Cerberus, same thing. Firewall, you need this card. It's too broken. And this is just one of like more auto win cards. Along with Trigate, as you can see. Link Creeble, you need this for your combo. Top Logic Gumbo Dragon. This card is really just a star. Being able to loop the 4 cards out and then 5 with the Neospatial Aqua Dolphin. And then you can just negate their last card with Trigate. It's so broken. Invoker, you need this. Dragoness, instant fusion target, and then this. Okay, this is probably really weird for you guys. So I'm going to try to break this down. So after your board does get broken, or like you just get hand trapped and like you're fragile, because you're playing Goukis and you're low on resources, I find it really hard to be able to do something. I was running the Girsu until I realized that you had to use 2 Link monsters to summon him. And then I was thinking, hey, why not use Top Logic Bomber Dragon? But the thing is that it was actually pretty easy to kill it, despite how amazing, like, Top Logic Bomber Dragon, he has great, just like really, really good offense, but he isn't really that hard to kill for a lot of decks. So I was thinking, hey, I need a boss monster. What can I get? And the obvious choice is Borlode, of course. Now, some people could say that I could use Mrs. Radiant instead, because it's your backup play in case Isolde gets negated. In all honesty, I might replace this card or Cerberus for that Mrs. Radiant, but we'll see in the future. I mean, I kind of need the Cerberus, so I might just get rid of Borlode for Mrs. Radiant, because I kind of need a Cerberus for the combo, unless I'm willing to sacrifice Phoenix and then have no Nightmare cards left. But we'll see in the future. So in all honesty, I think this deck is perfect, despite the Noble Arms, R3 Deter, and the Borlode Dragon. But we'll see, man. Maybe I'll replace this for Living Fossil. I probably will. And there's like a 50-50 chance that I'll get rid of this for Mrs. Radiant. So that's it for the deck profile. I hope you guys enjoy. This is Garden signing out. Peace.